Happy move-in day. Hopefully everything went well with you for moving into Grand Royal Plaza. We welcome you. In your folder that we have today, I'm going to kind of go over everything that we have in here. So you got your move-in acceptance, you got your move-in checklist, so please make sure that you do your move-in checklist. We will give you your mail key once you give us that sheet back. So scratches, dings, nicks, you're going to want to make sure you write those down. We don't want to charge you for anything that has been there prior. So please make sure you are a little picky on that sheet. All of you will get a move-in folder that looks like this, and inside is going to be your paperwork here. And then also we have a news flyer. We usually send them out summer, winter, fall, spring. So you can take a peek at that. There is some rules talking about the speed limit in the parking lot. There is a recipe for a summer cool salad as well. So take a peek at that when you have some time. Also, this front sheet here is our contact information. So office hours are open right now from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Those are our summer hours. Once fall hits, most likely we'll change back to the 8 to 5 that we usually had. It also talks about our phone numbers. So the main phone number here is 320-251-3505. So that's how you would contact me between the 9 to 3. If you do need to contact me or anybody else on the property, you can also use our cell phone that we got. Phone number is 320-292-2151. So you would contact that one if you needed something between the hours of 3 to 5. And that would mean that you would call me personally. I would come in if there's something that you need done. We also have an on-call service, and that's going to be after that 5 p.m. So it calls a caretaker on call. You call an on-call service and they call us. We usually have, for that one, we do water, fire, noise, lockouts. So if you do lock yourself out of the apartment complex here, there is a $20 fee. So that goes to the caretaker that lets you in. They're kind of coming in on their time to let you in. So we would just need that up front. Also, any other questions you have on that, you can always call me in the office and I can give you any answers that you may have, you can call the on-call for and what's not available and all of that. So then you're going to have a frequency asked question sheet. So it looks like this. It's kind of white and black. This one kind of goes over everything that people have asked me in the past 7 years. So you can take a peek at that. It talks about how you let people in on the fob system, what time community rooms are open, the fitness center open. We do not allow glass or food in the pool area. So we've had broken glass before and food in the pool. So nobody gets to bring that in. It also talks about install with cable and internet. So with that, we are open in the office from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's when we allow techs to actually come in and go into our mechanical rooms. If you do have something scheduled after those hours, you will need to come down to the office prior to your appointment and grab the key from us so they're able to get into the building, plus get into the mechanical room. So any questions, you can definitely ask me that as well. There is garbages outside. So we have, if you live in the 3735 building or the 3715 building, you're going to use the dumpsters that are closer to the entrance of our building. If you live in the 3755 building, you kind of have your own little dumpster, cardboard, recyclable bins on your side. So we do ask that you use the designated areas because we do dump one garbage more than we dump the other one. So please make sure you're doing that with cardboard. You're cutting those down. You're leaving the covers down on the dumpsters just so we don't get any wild animals or anything like that. Next one's talking from the city of St. Cloud. So they do not allow electric or gas grills or charcoal grills on the property unless we supply them. So right now we do supply charcoal grills. They're outside of all of the community rooms and the links as well. So you can use those. You'll just have to bring your own charcoal. And then make sure you're cleaning up after yourself. The next one, it talks about our water-based heat. So right now the boilers are shut off because it is summer. Once it gets a little bit warmer, colder, we'll get that turned on. We'll send you a text message letting you know that it does but we're asking all of our tenants when it gets below 0 that you're going to keep your doors shut in your sliding glass doors and your windows, because we've had pipes that have burst due to the cold. They expand and then they burst. So they are located underneath all of your windows, and this is what heats up the apartment. So we ask, please keep your windows and doors closed when it gets below 0. The next one talks about not bringing a pet on the property if you don't have it registering for us. So you are not allowed to dog sit or cat sit any animals on the property if they are not registered with us. We did have a TAC a couple years ago and it was pretty bad. So we do not allow any outside animals on the property due to rabies shots, making sure that we just keep our tenants' pets here safe. So please make sure that you're following that. There is a $250 fine if we do find out that you did bring a pet on the property. Next one is going to be excessive odors in the apartment. So this kind of just talks about everything that we charge at the time of move out. So you can take a peek at that. We blacklight apartments to make sure that there's no pet urine on the carpets. What you walk into for cleanliness is what we expect at move out. I try to make sure that we keep the apartments as clean as possible, so when you move in, you don't need to do any cleaning. So that's what we kind of expect at move out. There's some prices on here for carpet replacement. The only time we've ever had to replace carpet is due to smoking or due to pet urine. So most of the time, a lot of this is not charged unless you do some damage to our apartment complex. We are referral based. This one, so if you know someone and you refer them and they sign a 12-month lease, you receive $200. So make sure that if you do refer someone, you let them know to let me know that they referred you so we can get you some cash. Next ones are garbages. We kind of talked about where that is, but we're asking not to put any big electronics or overstuff the dumpsters, so we do get charged extra when things are put in there. We do have cameras right there, so we make sure that nothing's being dumped that it shouldn't be dumped. Maintenance requests, you can go online and fill that out at our website at grandroyalplaza.com. Otherwise, you can give me a call in the office. Maintenance is usually here from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. He gets everything done between those hours. If it is something that's submitted after hours, most likely it will be the next business days unless you do call that emergency online phone number. Then most likely he'll just be coming back to get anything that he needs to take care of then. Speed limit. So we ask that all of our tenants keep 10 miles an hour. It is really hard, I understand, to do 10 miles an hour in a parking lot, but we are asking for the safety of our tenants, pets, our tenants' kids. So please just make sure you're always aware of your speed limit coming into the apartment complex here. Right when you drive in, it is super tight, so take that slow, especially in the winter. We ask that if you do have guests, they do not park on that road because we do need emergency vehicles to get into our apartment complex. So we do have parking passes here. They look like this. So what you would do is you would just give me a call and say, hey, Kaylin or Amanda in the office here, I do need a guest parking pass. We would fill out the license plate number here and the length of time that they're staying. So we will need to know the license plate number. A lot of the times we'll just put it across. There's a desk across from my office in the entryway that you can just pick up and put that in the person's car, but we will need to know. If it is on nights or weekends when someone is staying over and you didn't know that they were gonna stay, you can leave a message on my answering machine and just say, this is Kaylin and I have a guest staying, their license plate is ABC 123, and they're gonna be staying for 3 days. So we will get a pass ready for you to put up on your door. Otherwise, there may still be a warning on that person's car because the people who check the parking lot do not check my messages. So just so you know, you can definitely just call and leave a message here to make sure that everybody doesn't get towed. The last thing is going to be our handbook. So you can go over the handbook, whatever works for you. If you do have any questions about any of this that I've went through, please let me know. So my phone number again here in the office is 320-251-3505. Otherwise, from that 3 to 5, you can give me a call at 320-292-2151. And thank you again for watching and being part of Grand Royal Plaza. Have a great day.